Cancer, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be a reading for your sun, moon, rising, possibly Venus sign, depending on which shows up today for December 2020. If you want to know the decks used in today's reading or you want to reach out to me for a personal reading, you can find all that information in the description box listed below. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started by cleaning out our energy. So inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Okay, so hopefully everyone can hear me okay. I think I left my headphones at work, so I'm just going today with just the camera without any like headphones or whatever, like a microphone. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Let's go ahead and get started. We've got a couple more shuffles. One more. I hope everyone's doing well, staying safe and healthy for Cancer. I feel like a lot of you are thinking heavily or focusing heavily on bringing an abundance for yourself. There's something you're considering walking away from. I feel like some of you have been in a relationship for a long time, and it hasn't been going well for you. Yeah, it looks like you're just really wanting to bring an abundance for yourself. I feel like some of you might have had a difficult relationship that you're finding your way out of. But I feel like you're like trying to just deal with that energy of like finalizing a relationship and then bringing in your abundance. You do want love. You have the bottom of the deck. You have the Queen of Cups here. So she's receptive of loving emotions. She's also a thought process of loving emotions. Maybe there's, you're rethinking of how you want your relationship to go. Maybe you trying to receive somebody's affection, trying to figure out how to bring that about. Or like trying to look at the way that you've been having relationships in the past and kind of looking at how you want them to go forward. For some of you, I feel like there's people in your environment that are observing you, like trying to get your attention in some way, because they want to offer you a connection. Hey. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. Got a big old clarifying, well, it's not big, but I always say I'm not one of those readers who say, oh, that's too many cards. I feel like if the energy comes out, it comes out for a reason, and I always like to look at it. So Your bottom of the deck, for your clarifier, you have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like how you think about love, how you process loving relationships and connections, it's got you really stuck in your head. And you might be in a relationship currently that's been a little bit difficult for you, and it's like stressing you out and you're finding it hard to get some sleep. I feel like there's pieces of the relationship that have been broken, and you're trying to see if it can get healed, can get repaired, or if it just needs to be let go. Others of you, I felt like there's somebody that's wanting to get your attention, wanting to provide you with an opportunity, and you're kind of like aware of it, but it's stressing you out at the same time. You're like, can I trust this person? Is this person going to be somebody who can hurt me, or they're going to help me, or we're going to have a healthy connection? Is it going to turn toxic? There's a lot of different thoughts that you have going on within your thoughts, and it might be causing you like difficulty sleeping. I feel like a lot of the difficulty and the thought-provoking is like when things settle down for you and you're trying to rest. I feel like throughout the day, for the most part, you're pretty busy, and I feel like you probably like if you're not working currently, you're really doing things that keep you active, that bring in, like, you might have a lot of meetings you're going to, you might have like a lot of different businesses that you go have meetings in with to kind of get things back in line. And then for others of you, I feel like you are working, and so during the day, like, your job's so busy, it doesn't really allow you to have much thought-provoking time other than the task at hand. But when your day kind of settles down and you're trying to go to sleep, I feel like that's when that energy comes in of like causing you it to be difficult for you to go to sleep, and making it so that like you're really just like observing the situation, like trying to look at it from all perspectives and all sides, and like how it could work out. For others of you, I feel like you're just like really, I feel like some of you might be single right now, and you don't necessarily want to be single, but you want to have that right person when they come in. And so you're just looking at yourself, the things that you've built, to try and see like who's worth your attention, like who would be a good fit for you, so you could kind of bring that energy in. In your current energy, you have the Queen of Pentacles clarified with the Moon. So what this speaks about to me is, in your current energy, you're looking at something that you can build. You're looking at an opportunity that either you want to receive or provide to somebody, but I feel like you're wanting to receive it more than provide it. And you feel like a little like muddied water, like there's some confusion around it. You might not feel like you have all the aspects to it. For some of you, you're looking at a relationship that you're in the process of leaving because it left you in the dark so much. It left you feeling confused and just like struggling to maintain a relationship. The energy that's crossing you, you have the Six of Swords clarified with the Hangman. So you're definitely wanting to move away from things that no longer serve you anymore. And I feel like whatever relationship it was that you may be walking away from, it was there for quite a while. And this, I don't feel like you've walked away yet. I feel like you're in the process of evaluating the situation to see if you should walk away. I feel like things have been very difficult in your past. And now you're just like looking at your future as it could be better if you were alone. Or like, I feel like it's gotten to the point where you don't know how to revive the situation or resolve any conflict. And so you're looking at the relationship that you've had, and just trying to figure out how it could grow from here, how it could build from here. What do you guys have in common? What kind of things set you apart? And if it's things that are fixable, workable, but you realize you can't do everything on your own, that relationships take two people. And so I feel like you care about this person. You're not really wanting to leave, but at the same time, you feel like it's probably for the best. So you're just kind of like stuck in that limbo situation of where like, it's like that and I feel like some of that's what's causing you sleepless nights as well. You're looking at a relationship that's been difficult for you, that you've invested a lot in, and you don't feel like you're getting back everything that you should be getting from it. And so you're wanting to walk away from it, but it kind of leaves you not sure at the same time. I feel like you've made a lot of sacrifices for this person, for this relationship, probably for their family members as well. And it hasn't really gotten you anywhere. So now you're like, what's the point of this? Like, why am I doing this all for? And so I feel like you're really considering walking away for something that is more suiting for you, something that's more comfortable and tangible for you. In your underlying energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune clarified with the Chariot and the reverse. So I feel like for you, like at a soul level, you're really wanting to bring in your abundance, really want to bring in truth, healing, restoration for yourself. You want to have like a stable relationship, stable foundation, stable career, stable home environment. Like you want everything to be good and comfortable for yourself. But it feels like it's taking a long time to get there. But don't give up and don't lose hope. Keep your eye on the prize. In the recent past, you have your King of Wands clarified with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like there was a conversation that was had about the stability of a situation or an environment, or potentially both. I feel like you guys didn't see eye to eye in the situation either. One of you, sorry, I don't know if I said King of Wands or King of Swords clarified with the King of Pentacles, but it's the King of Wands clarified with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like there was this passionate conversation. It was very heated about your guys' long-term stability, but it didn't last. Like, not that it didn't last. The conversation that was had, it was like very heated, and you guys didn't see eye to eye. And so the conversation, I felt like, didn't really go anywhere other than like create a moment of silence, like a silence treatment between you guys. One of you want to be passionate and enjoy life and just to be a risk taker, where the other one wants to have stability and long-term security in their life. And so I feel like one's looking at the other one as like, why can't you just be more fun? And the other one's looking at it like, more, why can't you be more, looking at the other one as, why can't you be more realistic? So you guys didn't really have that like coming together of the minds. It was more like, it just caused even more confusion, even more like difficult or heaviness within the relationship or the connection. The energy that's crowning you, you have the Strength card clarified with the Page of Pentacles. And what this speaks about to me is that you're really trying to stand in your personal power about what you're trying to offer. I feel like when you're providing these communications or these conversations about your relationship or to your partner, or like even if it's like a business environment, you're trying to stand in your power and provide authentic communication, and you're really trying to evaluate what you're saying. Like, what is it that I want to say? How do I want them to understand what I'm saying? And you're trying to really like have balance and stand in your personal strength without forcing the situation. And when you're having these conversations, it's like to provide it. It's like how do you say? If it's about like a relationship, it's like, okay, let's try to do things like this. Like, do we really want to continue this, or do we really not want to? Like, it's something like you're trying to lay the ground, the footwork down, but you're trying to have integrity about it. Even if you don't get that response that you're hoping for, you still stand like kind of, it's not prideful, but you still stay confident within yourself and within your approach. And you might try to like change your wording of the situation, because I don't feel like you're backing down out of like how you want your future to go. You want something that's stable and that's long-term, something that could create abundance, that makes you happy. If somebody told you you don't want to have fun, that's not true. You just want it to have, you're not willing to risk your whole environment, your whole life, your health, for a few hours of fun. You want to have fun, you want to be happy, but you want to do it in a way that it's not like taking, like, you're not trying to go jump off of a cliff with somebody because they say it seems like fun. Like, you're trying to do something in a stable and a stable way that makes you feel happy and confident and secure at the same time. But you do want to have fun. You're thinking a lot about, like, I feel like there's been a lot of energy that's been weighing you down, and so now you're thinking about, like, how do I get back into this happy energy? How can I create this abundance and still feel joyful within myself? How can I allow something to build and create? And if it's about a job opportunity, it's like where you're like, you're trying to give new and fresh ideas that you feel confident in. You're trying to use your background and your knowledge to improve the business and the situation. But I feel like you're really trying to bring balance and fairness into your life, where you're able to have your foot on solid ground and have fun at the same time. You want to have joy and inspiration, and not just be like, you want everything to have a balance in it. You don't want to just sit there and give your heart out and not get nothing in return. You don't want to just sit there and work all day. You want to have fun at the end of the day too. Like, you want balance. In your near future, you have the Three of Swords clarified with the Six of Swords. And what this speaks about is that in your near future, if things continue the way that they're going, you're going to walk away from the situation because you're not getting what you need out of it. And you're not selfish, but at the same time, you're not anybody's rug or doormat. Like, you want it to be reciprocal. You want to feel important in the situation, and you want to feel like they're investing just like you're investing. And by walking away, it might cause you to have a broken heart, but it might also cause the other person to have a broken heart as well. So in the near future, as long as things stay like stagnant and where you feel like they can't grow, where you're not being able to see eye to eye, you're going to be willing to walk away. How you see yourself, you have the King of Swords clarified with the Ten of Cups. So you see yourself as somebody who's very open and honest, and somebody who's very loving and has the ability to create a wonderful life for yourself. You feel like you're a good partner, and you feel like you want to compliment your partner. You don't want to take from them, and you don't want them to take from you. You want to have open communications, open conversations, but I feel like you're really trying to damper your emotional self, like hold back your emotions, because I feel like other people haven't been giving you what you've been giving them. So you're kind of trying to keep it on the inside and put on a brave face and not really reveal your true feelings towards people. You're trying to sit there with a stone cold, like you're playing poker, basically. I'm not sure if you guys play poker, but you're not supposed to show your hand, basically. You're supposed to, if you're bluffing that you got more or better hand than you say, your facial expression is not supposed to give it away, whether you're telling the truth or not. You're just supposed to have the same face no matter what's going on. So I feel like that's how you're trying to handle things, but you really deeply have the opportunity to provide a really good, loving connection to somebody, and you want that in return. You want both you and your partner to be happy in this situation. Other people see you as the Seven of Swords clarified with the Fool card. So what this speaks about is other people see that you're maybe trying to get away with things. Not trying to get away. I feel like your partner, if it's a partner, they see that you're willing to take a new leap of faith. They feel like you're just really heavily in your thoughts. That I feel like they see that you've been hurt, either by them in the past or by the current situation or by somebody else in your past. But you're trying to make up your mind up as to what direction do you go. And I feel like other people are seeing that you're trying to make the best, the best course of action for yourself, and you're willing to take a new leap of faith. I feel like other people are noticing that you're not budging very much when you're having these conversations. I don't feel like you're being dramatically rude or mean or hurtful, but you're very strong in your stance. And they see that you mean what you say. I feel like some of you might have let them know, like, hey, I don't know where this is going. I'm not happy with this. You don't seem to be happy either. What are we doing? And I feel like they're noticing that, like, I feel like they see that you want to be happy, and I feel like they see that you currently aren't. I feel like they see you as a very creative person, and that you're, like, really wanting to take a new leap of faith. You want to enjoy your life, and you want to have, like, clarity and structure and balance and fairness in a situation. And if it can't get there, you're willing to walk away. For some of you, I feel like your partner might feel like you're being foolish right now and not thinking things through. Like some of you, I felt like you might have had this relationship for quite a while, and they've kind of settled down into it, like, this is just what it is. It's not going to change. But they see you as, like, you want things to improve. You want things to be a little different than what they currently are. And so I feel like they're noticing that you're willing to walk away. And they think it's foolish of you that you're not really thinking things out fully. Other people, I feel like you got, like, friends in your environment that see you as very creative, very fun, very energetic. And I feel like some of your friends think it would be a good idea for you to change your relationship. Maybe not for all of you. That's just what I'm getting. Okay. In your fears or hopes energy, you have the Ten of Pentacles clarified with the Page of Cups. So you're hoping to have this abundant relationship that's full of love and passion, that's full of joy, that's fruitful, and you want to create something with somebody that's that has balance and fairness in it. I feel like some of you are actually like, you might have children, and you feel like you want a partner that might also have children. Some of you might only have one child, and so you want a partner that also has at least one child, so your child would have a sibling. But I'm getting very strongly, like, you want somebody that you can grow old with. You want somebody that communicates in a loving way, that can build and grow in the relationship with you, instead of, like, feeling like it's so hard to get there from here. You want something that's abundant, where you guys both are able to create a full life with each other, a long life with each other. And you can be open and honest, where you can be passionate and creative and loving. You want, like, the whole, like, I want to say you want your cake and eat it too, but it's not in that way. Like, you're willing to bake the cake and eat it with your partner. Like you just want somebody who's going to be reciprocal of the energy that you put in, and you want it to be loving. At the end of the day, like, you want to feel like your person is home. Like, when you're with your person, you're at home, that there's not this conflict and struggle and fight. And I feel like you might have a concern of that you won't be able to get there. In your final outcome energy, as long as things remain the same, you have the Two of Swords. So this speaks about having confusion, not being sure which way to go. You might be blinding yourself from information that you're receiving or thoughts that you're receiving. And I feel like your emotions are really high and really there's a lot of emotional conflict within you. I feel like this is the energy that's going to lead to your near future, should things remain the same. But currently, your final outcome, should things remain the same, it speaks about, like, being stuck in your thoughts, not having full clarity on a situation, feeling very, like, weighed down and heavy by the information that you're receiving or thinking, or the communication that's being provided to you. And it's leading you to have, like, this mental and emotional stress about trying to make a decision. To clarify that, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Temperance card, the Two of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So, sorry guys. Maybe if I go like this. Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Temperance card, the Two of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So what this speaks about to me is you're really trying to stand on your own and have balance in a situation. You feel like you can do whatever, you feel like you'll be okay if you're single. You're not really worried about being in a relationship. You would like to be in a relationship with somebody, but you want it to be the right person. You are really focused heavily on creating your abundance and like really standing in your power. You don't want to have to struggle with somebody. You want to be happy and passionate in all situations and like just be confident and content with yourself and be proud of yourself. And you're trying to figure out like how do you stand in your power in a way that has balance and fairness, where you don't look too overly aggressive. And you're trying to figure out if you should move on from this person, if you should move. Some of you might actually be considering moving as well. And you're trying to bring truth and clarity for yourself, but I feel like it's a lot of mental conflict, and you also feel like you have to defend yourself with the people in your environment. And that's causing additional mental conflict and confusion. Is there anything else? We're going to pull a card for advice. For Cancer for December 2020. Cancer for December 2020. All right, one more shuffle. Cancer for December 2020. Spirit advice. Spirit advice for Cancer. Spirit advice for Cancer. Spirit advice for Cancer for December 2020. The World card. Let's see if there's anything else. So the World card speaks about making transition, changing things around, potentially moving. I want to show you this picture a little bit clearly. So if you can see it, sorry, the reflection. So I'm not sure if you're really like able to see it very well. There's like two people, and then they have their back bent over by carrying the weight of the world on them. And then in that world, there's like all kinds of butterflies. There's a person's face. And it's actually just one person down here. But they have like a different face showing them. It's like wearing a mask, kind of. Sorry. I know the glare kind of sucks, but I'm trying to get you to see the picture. There we go. So I feel like Spirit's advising you to take off your mask, fully reveal yourself, be the true you, and allow others to be the true them as well. And that's going to help you to build and create, bring in the person that you're hoping for. If you're with the person that you're supposed to be with, it's going to help them to kind of make it a point to be their authentic self as well and really open up the communications. Anything else for Cancer? Yeah, I feel like that's it. We're going to do one more, and if nothing comes out, then nothing comes out, and our reading will be over. Okay, so nothing came out. So I feel like Spirit's really advising you to reflect on what you've been through, what you're currently creating, and what do you want for your future, because you have the ability, we all have our own intuition and our own power and our own free will to create the things that we need, we want in our life. Pay attention to the laws of attraction as well. If you're trying to have something that's more balanced and stable, think about how you would feel having that, not how you feel not having that. If you're focusing on that lack energy, you're bringing more of that. If you're focusing on that hope, that desire, that creativeness, you're going to bring in more of that. So really pay attention to your thoughts and feelings, and make sure that they are for your greatest and highest good. If you find yourself sitting there thinking about negative energies or being in that lack energy, go over your gratitude list of things that you have in your life currently that you're grateful for. And that helps to bring in, to increase your vibration, bring up your vibration. And then focus on the things of what you want your life to look like. Not how you don't want it to look like, but how you want it to look like. So basically, if you're trying to bring in a soulmate, or like a positive person, friend, whatever it is, instead of saying, I don't want them to have these qualities, I don't want them to do this to me, I don't want this, I don't want that. Instead, think of, I want to enjoy my time with this person. I want to be fully authentically myself. I want them to accept me for how I am. Like, focus on the things you want in the situation instead of the things that you don't want. Otherwise, that's what you're going to be bringing in, because you're still focusing your energy on either the lack or the positive energy of it. So whatever you're focusing on, keep in mind always, your negative energy is going to bring in more negative energy. Positive brings in more positive. And not to say that if you're always thinking positively, that you're not going to have moments where there's negativity, or that life is not going to be life and bring you trials and tribulations. But it does help you to get through it quicker, and it does help you to manifest the things that you want a lot quicker. Okay, Cancer, I have hoped you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please like and subscribe if you've not already done so. If you feel like this reading could be helpful for someone you know, please feel free to share. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light.